touch me in the morning and then just walk away. Wrote a song about it, like a hit. I don't think so. Homie, don't play that.
Come on, I showed you places on your ceiling you ain't ever seen. And I ain't one to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me.
Let me give you one of my business cards. You know I'm fresh out, Howard. Damn! I'll come to be all I can be. Cause I've been what I've been and it ain't paying too well.
You can do what you wanna do. You live in color.
The first season, I think, opened a lot of doors.
Yo, with this 2-inch steel master key, no doors will be closed to you. Windows, neither.
By season 2, we had some characters that could be brought back.
Who says you gotta be in film to get an Oscar? Not anymore.
That's the goal, you know. The audience will tune in to see those characters.
First up, we have Die Harder. What a way to go. 90 minutes with Mr. Bruce Willis. Oh, yes, don't tempt my tummy with the taste of nuts and honey.
People loved the characters. It wasn't just that they could anticipate what kind of jokes, but you actually really cared about these characters to some extent.
Next week, we'll be looking at Air America, starring Mel Gibson and Lil Robert Downey Jr. Pilot to co-pilot, we're going down in flames.
They would just scream. You know, it wasn't just a laugh.
If Damon walked through the door as Homie the Clown, I mean, you'd have 5 minutes of applause, you know, before he ever said anything.
Welcome all. Welcome to Homie Cheese, where kid can be a kid, unless he get on my damn nerves.
The network would certainly put some pressure on us to do that. And say, well, where's the Homie the Clown sketch this week? Well, you know, we did one last week. Well, why don't you do another one? We said, well, because we don't want to burn it out. You wanted to keep them special.
So what do you want to do first?
Open my presents!
Oh, yeah, right. Open up all your presents while the rest of us stay here empty-handed watching you have fun, huh?
Yeah!
I don't think so. Homie, don't play that.
Homie Claus was my favorite sketch from that season.
Hi, homie! You scream in my ear again, big kid. It's gonna be me and you. Sorry, homie.
This wonderful character, Homie the Clown, just picture him as Santa Claus in a department store. He just brought his whole attitude to that.
Here you go. But, homie, this isn't no refracting telescope. It's better than that. It's an observatory. Go ahead. Why don't you put it on your head? Didn't you see all the wonderful stars?
Damon is just a great sketch player. He really is.
Now, if you need a toy and can't afford one, Homie Claus will give you one.
I got money. I stole it so I can be in a gang. It's part of my initiation.
What?
My initiation.
He's an ignorant little fool.
I don't know what to call it. He just had a knack for it and just a love of getting out there and getting those laughs.
Well, I guess since it's Christmas, I should let you off with just a warning, huh? I don't think so. Homie, don't play that.
Fire Marshal Bill is maybe the single most horrifying thing that's ever been on TV.
Nice to meet you, folks. Fire Marshal Bill here.
The sketch started me and my partner, Fax Barr. We did this with Jim. And Jim said, oh, I have this burn thing. And he did, let me show you something. And then so we started riffing back and forth. And then we came up with the idea of what if a fire marshal who continuously put people and families in horrible danger.
Let me show you something. Pull these up. It becomes an exposed electrical outlet. Let's just say it's after dinner, you've got a fork in your hand, somebody says, hey, I got deliveries. Where?
Costume designer Michelle Cole and makeup artist, Cheryl Putak. They were really instrumental in creating these characters.
You did have some restrictions as far as how graphic you could make something look. We weren't really interested in making it look so graphic as humorous.
Good thing I knew how to drop and roll.
Your hand's on fire.
So it is.
I mean, Fire Marshal Bill, when he came out of the dressing room, I sent him back. I said, we can't do this on television. This is beyond funny. This is grotesque.
Next thing you know, your gas light goes out on your new gas range.
Hey! You're not gonna like that, are you?
Don't worry, folks. I'm a fire marshal.
After we did it the first time, and they did take my note to tone it back a little bit, the look, the second time we did it, it got bigger than it was the first time.
Let's just say you're changing the water in this here fish tank. And you accidentally fill it with gasoline, like so. Later that night, the janitor comes in. There's a power outage. He lights himself a match, and... oh! He's cooking fish sticks!
This is like a Spielberg production. These things would take all day. He'd be blowing up stuff, putting dynamite in his ass.
Oh my gosh, I hope he's okay.
Never better.
It was amazing how he would regenerate every time we saw him. He was back to normal, back to one tuft of hair, a couple of permanent burns.
Drop and roll is a good idea. But suppose you got a handful of thumbtacks. Now the fire is out. But you look like Hellraiser!
You always have to take off your PC facade that you put on when you're doing sketch comedy on In Living Color.
Hello, I'm Blaine Edward. And I'm Antoine Mayweather. And welcome to Men on Film.
My model was Patti LaBelle at that time, who would wear like these weird hair pieces, and it got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
The first show we took a look at was Designing Women. Hated it. Now, you know, I don't know who designed these women, but they need to go back to the drawing board.
As I remember, Damon and I just thought up a snap for that first sketch and worked it out and went out there.
We're gonna have to give the whole trip a new and improved around the world and back snap. The one time only patty cake snap. Tell a friend. The new and improved 2 snaps, a twist, and a kiss.
People just howled. And so that was really exciting to know, okay, this is working. My agent calls and she's like, oh, they're doing 2 snaps at Columbia. Hold on, I'll call you back. They're doing 2 snaps at Paramount. This is gonna be huge.
Now, you know, they have that new show, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Well, listen, there's nothing fresh about this prince. And it's definitely not the prince I was looking for. I was looking for a purple G-string and some high heels.
People would be surprised to hear that that might have been kind of tough, because that was one of the ones you had to discuss each line because you didn't want to offend. You wanted to love these characters in your home.
Next, we come to Roseanne. Hated it. Now, that's the kind of woman made me switch in the first place.
It seemed like it was free and easy, but you were walking a tightrope with that one. And I think sometimes on the page, okay, that's funny, but maybe it's only funny in thought. Can they do the action? Can you really say these things? And I think that David and Damon just did an unbelievable job translating what was on the page to putting it on film.
Yo, let's finish this show, Tony.
Well, I don't know.
What's wrong with you, man?
Keenan did not pit, actor against actor. He really encouraged everybody to be their best and steal a scene, up to a point.
All right, Johnny. You forced me to say it. I hate you. You hear me? I hate you. I hate you. I despise you. If I never see that puppy dog face around here again, it'll be too soon. Now beat it. Scram!
Yeah, I better get out here, because you can't be hitting a brother like that.
They all knew what they had to do, but they just wanted to get out there and to get an opportunity, to be good and to shine and to take some of these characters that they had inside of them, give them a chance to come out.
Remember Big Ben? Oh, how could I forget it? It was so nice of him to show us around the city. Excuse me, Big Ben was a clock. Well, we both know what time that was.
We would do Men On when it was funny. If a character hit on some of the other shows, like on Saturday Night Live, I think the practice was, no, you do this as many times as Lauren tells you to, or it was never that way. There was never anything that came down from Keenan. It was like, no, you guys have to do this Men on sketch, or you have to do this, I don't know, Anton or whatever, Calhoun Tubbs.
Fatback ain't had no life insurance. You're about to lose the house and car.